Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request the same for Bill. The name of this video is That's My Boy Review, Just Seen It. I have no idea what that means, but let's check it out. The Adam Sandler movie, That's My Boy?
Donnie fathers a son Todd and raises him as a single parent.
This movie was weird.
But after being estranged for years,
holy cow, that's my boy.
Donnie suddenly shows up before Todd's wedding.
You were basically the worst parent ever. I was awesome.
So Todd tries to keep his crazy father from destroying his life.
It had its moments, though, I'll give it that.
That's My Boy.
That's my boy. Leah, Teresa, you've both just seen it. Who wants to tell me about it?
I cannot thank Adam Sandler enough for finally answering that question that inquiring minds have all wanted to know: what happened to Billy Fulau and Mary Kay Letourneau and their baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would happen to them if the kid had grown up to become a media whore? It's Adam Sandler playing Donnie Berger.
I need to watch that movie again, That's My Boy. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Solo Berger.
Remember not liking it, though.
Andy Samberg.
Too
Because,
much.
of course, that's what a 13-year-old boy would name his kid, is Han Solo, right?
It was essentially this rambunctious 13-year-old who had access to a child, but so a lot of the jokes were about how bad of a father he was.
Don't be upset, young man. I'm your best friend. Even though I'm an oven man. No, I don't remember that, okay?
Talking like Pooh Bear and shit.
You making me drive you home from the beach because you got too drunk. It makes sense to me. When somebody's hammered, they have another guy drive home. I was 8.
And in part of all of this, in terms of setting up why 20 or so years later Donnie Berger is such a burnout, is that by birthing or being the father of this kid, he got to be like an earlier version of a reality show star. He was on all the magazine covers, so he became this kind of pop cultural sensation. And then fast forward several years later, he's a burnout, he's broke, and he's always got a beer can in his hand. Rather than give us good character, good story, and good plot, which can be just as wacky as it needed to be, the writers, in my opinion, cheat. So the film was populated with a lot of cameos from stars from the 80s and the 90s that are not really integrated into the plot, and they're just there for comedic relief and for kind of forced humor.
Unlike in The Wedding Singer, where it worked and made sense that they were there.
Right. They cheat by dropping in popular music, which is supposed to kind of, pull at our heartstrings and tell us how we're supposed to think and feel at a given moment, instead of doing the due diligence and being really good writers.
And this movie really relied on a lot of lowbrow humor. For instance, there was a stripper who was a little bigger, and you always just saw her cans sticking out, essentially.
Yeah.
With the tassels
That
on
was kind of
There
weird.
were fart jokes.
There were Asian jokes, there were African-American jokes.
There are dick jokes.
Everyone got skewered in this movie, so at least he's an equal opportunity
I might not want.
offender. But the problem with it is that the plot was just so far-fetched, and his movies worked a lot better, like The Wedding Singer, for instance. Even though the world was a little zany, the story still made sense. This movie had twists that when you just watched it, you're just like, come on, you're doing it just to be outrageous.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
It's a strange movie.
No. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now.
Is that gum in your mouth, Donnie?
Ew, that's disgusting.
What might have made this work better is if there had been some commentary or some critique on this, especially with all of the media stuff that's happening in the film and reality TV commentary. There's no irony, there's no wryness or anything like that. They play it completely straight, and when it's completely straight, none of that is funny.
But how about Adam Sandler as a comic personality? I mean, does he still people want from him?
He sold himself short, because I think that he has great range as a comedic performer, and I think that he was.
Billy Madison's the best movie ever, in my
stuff that
opinion.
we've seen before.
It was nice to see him work with Andy Samberg, who humiliated himself in this movie. He really went to places
This movie has like incest and pedophilia in it.
that a lot of actors wouldn't
I keep
go,
forgetting about
which
that.
was admirable. But they actually had him play for
But
the
like I
most
said, I
part
haven't seen the
straight
movie in a long
person
time,
in this
so.
movie, and I thought that was wasted. And there were some people that popped up in this movie that you frequently see in Adam Sandler movies, but he didn't use them enough.
For me, that's one of the pleasures of seeing an Adam Sandler film, because he will go back and bring these people from the past whose careers
He's hilarious,
are on
but
the wane, if you will, or that we've seen in other work. And by bringing them into this film, they add weight to the film. So we've got, in addition to Vanilla Ice and Todd Bridges, we've got Susan Sarandon, and we've got, yeah, exactly, we've got Susan Sarandon and James Caan, who is
rest in peace, James
basically the
Caan.
Bob Barker
Rest in
character
peace.
from Happy Gilmore. Right. You know, so we see these people and we go, wow, look, there's so and so, but then they don't get used in a significant way in the film.
So That's My Boy was directed by Sean Anders, who wrote She's Out of My League and Hot Tub Time Machine, and then he directed Sex Drive. Does he do a good job with the Adam Sandler material here?
It's clear he knows how to point and shoot, and so there was nothing fancy going on here, and things look good and they sound good.
And he gets a lot of laughs, and you can tell that this movie has a lot of improvisation in it, so it's not really that reliant on the writer or on a script. This movie is more Jack and Jill than The Wedding Singer. I'd wait for the next Adam Sandler movie. Skip this one.
Okay then.
That's My Boy is for hardcore Adam Sandler fans only. Everybody else, skip it.
Just gotta skip it. Yeah, I mean, I skip it too. If it has that type of stuff in it, like the pedophilia, I mean, the incest bullcrap, I want to see a movie like that. We watch comedies to laugh, not to feel weird, grossed out. Unless you're watching the Garbage Pail Kids movie. But yeah, so with that said, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you on the next video. Peace out.